Kia ora everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Kurt46K10, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can add mods to American Truck Simulator, specifically truck mods. Now this does work on Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well, but today we're only going to be focusing on American Truck Simulator. I will make a video for Euro Truck Simulator 2 at some point just for the sake of it, but not today, guys. Now, before we get started, I need to make a quick disclaimer because this has happened to me quite a number of times. Depending on what computer you're using, some of these mods may crash your game quite a bit because this has happened to me quite a number of times. So I just figured I would point that out just before we start the video. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop straight into it, shall we? Now, first off, what you want to do is you want to open the website and search for what you want to use for your mod. Now, at this point, like for instance, I'm just going to be using atsmodding.com. It's a pretty reliable website. The only downside is it only focuses on American Truck Simulator, as you can tell by the first 3 letters of this website. So I will try to see if I can find one for Euro Truck Simulator 2 at some point, but today we're only going to focus on American Truck Simulator. Now, obviously at this point, so obviously as I said, the first step is to open the website. Now, I did put a link in the description for you guys to open the link as I'm doing this. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on that link, and then it should open up this website here. And so now at this point, what you want to do is you want to figure out what you want. Like you just got to figure out, like you can search it up right up here, and then it'll see what it can have, like what the website will have. So now for like what we're going to do for this video is we're going to search up. Now let's say I want, like for example, let's say I wanted like an old Freightliner Cascadia. We're going to go ahead and we're going to search that up. Now, I'm just using Freightliner Cascadia, but this is the one I want right here. We're going to go ahead and click on this one here. Now, there's like 3 different download buttons. You want to click on this one right here, the gray one, not this one or this one up here. You don't click the blue ones at all. You want to click this one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to download. You're going to click it. So now, again, there's a bunch of different download buttons here. You do not want to click this one or this one. You want to click download file, the green one here. Not this one or this one. You want to click the red one. Red. You want to click the green one. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to click the green one here. We're going to click download file. And then it should start processing in your downloads thing. Now, sometimes it will appear as a little folder. And so that's just the thing. It might seem a little confusing at first, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that at some point once it finishes processing. So until then, stick around. Okay, so it's done downloading. So now at this point, what we're going to go ahead and do next is we're going to open our files. So then we're going to go ahead at this point, now that we're in our files, we're going to click downloads. And then there's the file for the Freightliner Cascadia that we just downloaded. We're going to go ahead and we're going to click this file that says unzip. Now, obviously, this does happen sometimes. There's like a bunch of different files in here. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to click on both of them. We're going to start with the bottom first. So we're going to open it. Just wait, sometimes it could take a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So now all this stuff here needs to come out of this file. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight it all. We're going to go ahead and we're going to copy it. So now we are going to go ahead into our documents, and then we're going to click on American Truck Simulator. And then once you click on American Truck Simulator, there should be a mods folder here. You're going to double tap, like you're going to double left click it, and then you're just going to simply press paste. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to let it process. Now, keep in mind, it will take a little bit sometimes, just because, like, depending on how big the folder is or something, like, depending on how big the download is. So we're just going to wait. And there it is. So now we're going to go ahead to the other one that we already went to. So again, we're going to go back to our downloads. So I don't remember which one it was. I think it was probably this one that we missed. I don't know. Okay, so now, once again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to highlight all this. We copy it. we go to our documents, we double tap on American Truck Simulator, double click on mods, and then we paste them. And now at this point, all we do is we open American Truck Simulator. So now we're going to go on Steam, and then we're just going to simply press on play, and then we're going to launch American Truck Simulator. So now that you've got everything in the mods folder, now you're going to go ahead and you're going to launch American Truck Simulator. And then you're going to go into your mods section right here. And if you've done everything properly, it should just pop up at the top of your mods folder. There it is. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to click on it. So now there's a bunch. This one does come with a bunch of different accessories. So I'm just going to click on the regular Cascadia for now. And then at this point, all we do is we just confirm our changes. And then we go ahead and continue career. So now that we're loaded into American Truck Simulator, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go into Truck Dealers, and then we're going to go ahead and click on Access Mod Dealer. Now, if you did everything properly, the mod should just pop up somewhere in here. So now we'll go ahead and click over, and there it is, right there. It just takes a while. And my game crashed. Well, at least we know it works. But, like I said, Wait. Yep, my game crashed. That is hilarious. But, other than that, well, like I said, sometimes the game will crash. We know it's there, to say the least. But, like I said, as I said in the beginning, I did make the disclaimer that it will crash sometimes, depending on what you add. But other than that, there it is. We know that the mod works. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did find this helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys gave me a little subscribe or gave me a little like on this video. And like I said, I will make a video for this for Euro Truck Simulator 2 at some point. So, hopefully stay tuned for that. But other than that, I hope this video was helpful. Again, please be sure, just realize that sometimes, depending on the computer you're using, some of these mods will crash your game. So just remember that, like what happened to me there. So, yeah, there it was. So, yeah, other than that, I hope this was helpful, guys. Stay tuned for the next one, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys.